Hey wrestling fans and figure fans, welcome back to Area 51. Like I've said before, I'm kind of on this wrestling kick, and I'm enjoying picking these up. I saw these two figures. This is Series 62 WWE. These two are Rezar and Akam. Full disclosure here, I am not a wrestling fan. I don't know anything about these guys or much of the wrestlers, but I've been enjoying buying the wrestling figures, and I'm going to show them to you. I've got a few, but today we're going to focus on these two. Now, these apparently, thanks to Marcello, are cousins of The Rock. They're his cousins. And I'm assuming they're a tag team. I don't know anything about them. These are beefy, and these are big guys, because when you pick this package up, it's twice as heavy as any other one. And got them in the ring here. We're going to unbox them and everything. And there they are on the back. Again, I'm not 100% sure who these guys are. And then it shows you the other ones you can get as well. But I think they are a very neat figure. Those of you that know me also know I do remote controls, 1/10 scale, and these guys would fit in there perfectly and actually look like they could be, rock bouncers or four-wheel drivers or whatever. But we're going to pop these guys out. We're going to have a closer look at them in the old ring here, and then we're going to put them in the photo booth. And I'm just really excited to see these guys out of the package. I think they look great. And during these times where we're locked down right now, I can't go out and get new figures to places that I usually go. And our Walmart here is kind of blowing these out. They had these on sale for $19, and I figure if you can pick up two figures for 19 bucks, you're basically paying 10 bucks a figure. Why not? So I picked these up, and that's about the only toy hunting I can do right now, or figure hunting I can do. And I picked up, I think, 3 other wrestlers that I will also show you over the next little while, but not today. We're going to focus on these two guys, and again, this is Rezar and Akam, and I'm going to pop them out, and we'll put them in the ring and see what they are. That is Akam and Rezar. Some big fellas. I mean, they look really good. The tattoos on this fella looks absolutely amazing. The tribal tattoos look absolutely great. There's great articulation. The knee joints are double jointed. On the back is that AOP or ADP? I can't tell. Again, I'm not as attuned to wrestling as I should be, but he looks really good. Great articulation on these guys, and they have to be because people like to move around. This guy looks great. Same basic garb. A couple of tattoos on the arms, big one on the back. Looks absolutely amazing. These guys really look good. I mean, they've done a great job. From the picture and the facial sculpt, I think they are pretty close to being where they should be. I think they look kind of spot on here. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? I think they look pretty close. Yeah, they did a great job on the sculpt. These guys come with a couple of props, and I'm going to put them in their hands. And here they are with the props that come with them. These look like training swords, like samurai training swords. They're bamboo, I'm assuming. I'm assuming it's some cultural deal. These guys are obviously Samoan, so this is obviously some sort of a cultural issue, cultural item, and it's like a sword, but it looks like it's bamboo. And this gentleman has one, but it looks like it's been broken, so he's probably brained somebody over the head with this one. I'm guessing, but again, I don't know who these guys are. I don't know if they're a tag team. I just really like the figure. I think they look very cool, and I just thought I would bring them your way. So if you know what these are, let me know, and what the deal is with them, because I'd like to know. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them in one of my RC crawlers, just to show you how they look in that, because that's kind of where I thought I might end up with these guys. I'm still going to show them in the ring, but every once in a while I'm going to pop them into my RC crawlers. So let's pop them in and see what they look like. So there's one of them sitting in there. He's sitting in there with John Cena. I got John Cena on the other side. He's a little big. He fits in there. Kind of got to shoehorn him in there a little bit, but you can see I've got John Cena on the other side. These guys kind of fit in there kind of nicely. You've got to do a little bit of work. Oops, let me turn it around. There's John in there. He's pretty beat up because he's been in there for a few years. But the other guy is in there. I think they look okay. They sit a little tall, but you know, if you wanted to have a figure in there, I think it looks pretty cool. Let's see what the other guy looks like in that. So there's the other guy. They kind of sit in there a little tall, but at least it gives it some sort of presence. I think it looks kind of cool. And this RC is what's known as an axial wraith. That's pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, he fits in there, but you kind of got to shoehorn him in there a little bit. But it works for me. I think it looks pretty cool. There they are, both in front of the vehicle, thinking about going for a ride with John. But I have to be honest with you, John's a pretty bad driver sometimes, but I think it looks okay. I think I would have to put to be honest with you, to put a wrestling figure in here would have to be a smaller one, like Rey Mysterio or somebody like that, that would fit in there a little bit. And in fact, you know what? I got a Rey Mysterio. No, I got a Callisto. Let's put Callisto in there. Yeah, Callisto is a much smaller figure. He fits in there really well. That's kind of what I'd have to go for, is the smaller figures. These guys are just kind of too beefy, but they do look good posing in front of the unit here. I think they look pretty good, but yeah, Callisto definitely fits in there much better because he's much smaller. I'll show you the size difference here in a minute. You can see the size difference between these guys. Now, I don't know how much this is in real life, but holy smokes, quite a size difference. I could not imagine being a wrestler like Calypso and all of a sudden having to face these guys. These guys are pretty huge compared to him. So that's why he fits so much better in the car. So I'm just going to take a couple of stills, and then we're going to put them in the photo booth and have a look at these two guys a little bit more closer up. So here he is. This is Akam, whatever you want to call his name is. That's his wrestling name. His real name is Sonny Dinsa. He's a Canadian, and he was born not too far from me here in beautiful British Columbia. He was born about 2 hours away in a place called Burnaby, and he was a gold medalist in the 2019 Canadian Games. The AOP on the back stands for Authors of Pain. He is 6'3", 290 pounds. And he teams up with Rezar as Authors of Pain. So he is not related to The Rock by any stretch of the imagination, because he was born in the Punjab, India, and then he moved to BC. But good looking figure. I've got him posed with the stick. He's not Samoan, he's East Indian. So not sure what the sticks represent. I think it's just a prop. But anyways, he's got the broken one. I think he looks super, super good. And I will bring you in for some close-ups on this guy. And I think he's worth every penny. The outfit looks great. The shirt looks great. The face is done very well. Like I've seen some of the live pictures because I had to find out who he was. But the facial deal was done very well here. And I'm really happy to have this one. And I love the tribal tattoos and everything. It looks absolutely fantastic. So I'll take you in for some closer shots. This is Rezar, and his real name is Zim Selemani. Let me try that again. Zim Selemani, and he's a Dutch-born person. He is 6'4", 330 pounds, and is the tag team member in Authors of Pain with Akam that you saw before. Again, great looking figure. I've got him again with the prop that he comes with. Again, I'm not sure what the idea with that is, because I've never seen these guys, so I'm assuming it's part of their shtick. And he's done very well. There is a little bit of a paint problem up around the the left shoulder. Looks like they did not get it as good as they should have. And there's a little bit of overspill and some spray, and there's also a little bit of nick. And I'm sure this is everything to do with it being shipped in the package. There's some nick right there, but other than that, he looks good. And I'll get you in for a couple of close-ups in a couple seconds. So hey everybody, that's it for these two guys, the tag team Agents of Pain, Akam and Rezar, and they are not related to The Rock at all. They're not even born in the same country. I'm really enjoying these wrestling figures. They're a lot of fun. They're done very well. I have to admit, when you look at Legends and you look at Black Series, these are really done well. These are actually done better. The facial sculpts are done very well. But it's fun to pose them and have some fun with them. So, Thank you for stopping in. What we've got coming up is I've got Drake Maverick we've got to do, and I will do a review on him. We also have Jeff Hardy, and we will do a review on him as well. And then we will pick up, we'll do this one, this is Seth Rollins. This is the Elite collection. He's got the championship belt in there, and that's kind of why I wanted it. So those are the ones that we're going to be working on. I am enjoying these wrestling figures. It's about the only thing I can get right now. And they are a lot of fun, and especially when you've got a ring. I've got a couple of them, so I'm going to do some poses. And after this, stay tuned. I have some pictures I've took of these guys, stills, just so you can have a look. So have a look after, stay on and have a look at the stills. So let me know what you think. Thank you for stopping in. Hope everybody's staying safe. Hope everybody is getting their rooms in order and everything for being shut in. And don't go crazy. Area 51, home of the superheroes. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.